I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No filter, I got no filter.
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.
Welcome to Tuesday Night Hangout. Will, I got caught too. Oh man,
I feel like he's always eating at this time.
dude. Yeah, like you think you plan your at least your Tuesday night a little bit more earlier over dinner. Kristen, did we already have dinner?
We did.
Why-
Sounds like responsible adults to me. Nick, did you eat yet?
I've already eaten. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Oh, and you're an hour behind us, aren't you?
Yes. It's just
Oh,
7
man.
here.
Oh,
Wow.
and then there's Willard. Well, back to the introduction. I'm one of your hosts, Never Trust Skinny Chef Shane, and we got a panel here of some wide-eyed, bushy-tailed, still eating fellas like Will Fly. How you doing, Will? Oh wait, let me go back. He's still.
Oh, real good. Yeah, wait till I have a mouthful and then ask me a question.
Exactly.
He tried rinsing it down real fast.
Yeah, Nick, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, really good. Just waiting on this storm. We'll have a blast.
And Miss Krista, how you doing?
I'm good. I'm confused about this storm. We have a wind advisory, apparently.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to get serious about this storm. I mean, I've heard about it.
Hey,
It's
all I
nasty.
know is Munchkin is still bruised. She said so in the chat.
How is she bruised?
She did. I told her to tell Scuba to take it easy on her because that's not right.
Yeah, right.
I don't want to hear about walking into a door, that whole thing. I've heard that before.
Or got a bruise because she rode the coolest bike around, e-bike
Oh,
around.
is that okay?
Seriously?
Oh yeah, she rode that black one.
No,
You must have been
she didn't fall that I saw.
you must have been sleeping to have somebody ride that bike because that thing was. How's that look in your living room, Will? I'm sure you already got it there, right?
Nope, don't have it. Nope, don't have it.
Hey, Craig B. I actually messaged Walter last Wednesday, and I never heard back from him about that. Do you have a Facebook that you can message me, or I can drop you my email in the chat? Whatever, doesn't matter to me. And do I find you on Facebook under Craig B? So, with that being said, I'm wanting to send. I'm willing to send them guys the shirts if they're going to pay for the shipping to Australia. But I don't think we got really any shirts, did we?
Nope.
Oh, we didn't really try other than last Tuesday. No.
Yeah, I think it was just Craig B, right?
Yeah, Craig and Walter, but I don't know.
And Craig's a large.
Yes,
I don't remember.
maybe. We'll figure that all out later.
So seriously, what happened to Munchkin? Why are you bruised?
Because she needs a step stool because the seat was a little high, and it just has to do with God stops growing you when you're perfect, and shorter people just didn't take as long.
Ah,
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That's a good one.
So yeah. Oh, we do have good news. We did get the bank account in the 501c3 opened up on Saturday, which was not eventful until we went to the teller, and it became eventful. But long story short, it's all open and done and good to go, and we just have to wait for our cards to come in so that we can order checks, and then we are all good to go. And there's a new total. There is a new total from last week. I think last week we said
higher, I hope.
yes. Oh yeah,
6,000.
yeah. We're at 6,000, just over $6,600.
Sweet.
Once we added in the checks and a couple of the shirts that Krista sold to her co-workers, and I sold two of the co-workers at my job. So came just over $6,600. So we are, and then we still have I still have $1,000 in the safe plus a little bit more. That other 1,000 goes to the student at the Galley High School, but I'm going to deposit that into the account once I get the checks. I just want to make sure the checks come before the school needs the money. Because if I don't have the check, then I'll have to try to figure out how to get them a check, and how the heck you do that with a 501c3. You know what I mean? So I'm holding on to that 1,000 just to once the school, I get the checks, then I can write the school check from the 501c3. No monies, absolutely no monies go to Krista and I. We do not take any of the money. It all goes to that account. We'll do it again next year. What?
What?
And Jamie, what you say?
That's only for females.
Says for those that are listening, what are you saying, Shane? It took a long time to get me updates.
I'm just saying it works better for women. They're less to I don't know what I'm trying to say.
There's a good question for you.
Yes. I just talked to the park manager today, and I told him that we need to get dates set ASAP. I would like it a week or two earlier, so the first week or two of March. That way we can get it nailed down. They can tell us yes, and we can move forward, and I can start advertising and put the dates out there.
Why do we want it earlier?
We do, because a couple people has asked for about a week or two earlier.
Oh. Okay.
So I was like, that's a good idea. Plus, it'll just have a better chance of being just a little bit cooler. And before that, I was going to say, damn it.
Is that all? That was
Okay. So right now, everybody at the park and a few commissioners are extremely happy, mainly because last year in March they had a monthly income of just over $2,000. This March, after the event that we just had, they had over $6,700 for the month. You're over triple what they made last year. Last year in March. So there's absolutely no reason in the world for them not to want us back. And we did not have one complaint. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
So they got money, we got money, and I think everybody went away happy, minus not being able to fly due to the weather as much as we'd like. Oh, look, there's a super glue girl. She's in the house. Margaret, you gotta change your name on YouTube. Just put super glue girl.
Super glue.
Yeah, you know what? So I was thinking about that earlier. Isla, right?
No, it's Margaret.
I know, but where did Isla come from?
Isla is another great name.
That's what I've never met anybody named Isla, so I'm wondering, where did that name come from? How did that? I'd never heard that before. It's cool.
Where did it originate? Is that the question?
Plus, like super easy to spell, huh?
Where did it originate?
Yeah. Like, is it short for something, a longer name, or what?
It's her first name.
One eye.
Popeye.
No, her first name is Isla.
Okay,
Ooh.
so how many people other than
Margaret.
Isla have you met whose name is Isla?
No one.
Thank you. That's my point. It's a unique name, so it probably has history to it. Just
You don't count.
Wendy.
Wendy.
They heard you.
You're fixing to get your turn outside. It's not smell the same, Shane. It's me, not an eye.
Jeez, man. Hey, you know what I got from Amazon the other? No, actually, I got it from freaking Dollar General. I got the perfect accessory for the van. You ready?
With
Yeah.
a van, a trash can.
A
Salt.
crystal.
That's
A
a
little
salt.
teeny tiny salt lamp, a USB
Oh,
salt lamp. That thing is so freaking cool. Yeah, I mean, it's like the perfect size and everything for a little nightlight, you know, and it was like $5.
Yubby's gonna wake up. Yubby's gonna be just licking that thing, dude.
She was almost electrocuted when she was a puppy.
Scuba's got something to say to you, Will.
Pete, or the other Nick, he's absolutely right. Bert Kreshner, the machine. His daughter's name is Isla.
Oh,
Oh, okay, cool.
Georgia and Isla.
Yep.
Isla is pretty funny, according to him.
Who?
Bert
Kreshner.
Kreshner, whatever. The machine.
Cool. Scuba, man, I'll tell you what, I was really envying you guys for being able to fly down. And when you fly and when you drive, if you know the drive, you really appreciate the flight time. And man,
I don't get it, Will. That driving is nothing. I mean, for me, I drive to Ohio from Florida, Central Florida. It's a 15, 16-hour drive. I get there, we end up staying up until 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
yeah, but there's alcohol involved.
Of course. And my cousin.
And,
Well,
and
I've driven that drive so many times. I think that's part of it. I mean, I even drove myself personally just straight through from Ohio, from Florida all the way to from Ohio all the way to South Florida, further south than where I lived, all the way to Miami, which was brutal. But it's just kind of boring, you know.
It is boring. I agree with you.
you need a co-pilot that doesn't lick herself.
I don't have a co-pilot. Oh, yeah, she licks. Yeah, she does. What's up, Greg Laney?
One that says, this turn coming up.
Yeah. Driving doesn't bother me at all. Honestly, I'd rather just I like to drive that way. When you get there, you have all your gear. But I do want to make it out to Susan Ray's thing this upcoming year.
And that's in
PA.
Yeah. So I do believe that I'm gonna, if Krista wants to go, she can, and we're just gonna fly up and do a hotel room. And
Yeah, Susan lives close to me. I've been meaning to ask her, why in the world is she having it in Pennsylvania?
I don't know.
And she lives in North Carolina, you know?
I don't know. Maybe it's
Wendy Weaver lives in Pennsylvania and
Oh,
Live Oak.
okay. So maybe does Wendy like have something to do with it too, like her LZ or something, or?
I don't know.
Sure
But I
there's a
just
real
know.
Just don't know
Yeah.
what it is.
Walter, check your Facebook Messenger from last week. I sent you a message, and you've not replied back. So can't say hi to Krista, darling.
Hi, Walter. I don't have the chat up, so.
I get to celebrate birthday with you all next year.
Her
then.
birthday. Well,
Then we can't have it on then because
I'm not. When's your birthday, Angela? I know it's a couple days from Katie.
She's gonna
the
want
13th, if I remember.
Include the year, please.
I don't know.
Yeah. Scuba. Yeah, it's. I'm taking that whole week off and then turn around and go the next week into Spring Wing. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But I don't fly at Bad Apples. I end up volunteering my time and doing the Air Boss thing.
Oh, Scuba's going to Bad Apples?
No.
Oh.
He's going to Spring Wing. Which he was the only pilot last year that flew.
Oh,
Yeah,
the winds were-
and I wouldn't mind going to Spring Wing, but I don't want it to be just like, scuba and me.
yeah.
If I go to a fly-in, I kind of like to.
why?
So
You'll
it's-
play cards.
Yeah. I love playing cards. Absolutely love it. March 16th. Oh, that's right. You're my age. That's right, Angela.
Oh,
I-
is that a year?
Angela did.
Okay.
Yep.
I just wanted to say with the running a fly-in, you don't have time really truly to sit down and talk with everybody and hang out as much as we'd like. So if anybody feels like we didn't spend any time with them, we didn't spend time with anybody really.
I spent time with anybody who came and sat at my table.
Yeah, go to her.
Yeah. I had great talks with Wendy. She was a lot of fun. Rachel popped in and out. So did Kat. And then my daughter Evil, she just was over there reading a book. So
Yeah. Come to help
very
you.
helpful.
Come to help you guys out. I'll sit here and read a book. Oh, you're killing it, kid. Keep up the good work.
Hey, you got to get a booster seat for Cupcake Krista.
It's her stupid camera angle. You think she'd know how to fix it by now?
I don't. If I move this, then this falls down.
Yeah, you got a perfect setup then. Don't mess with it.
Yeah.
All heck will break loose.
I have too many problems with don't change it.
Yeah. So I missed something. What did Isla say? Did I miss something? Please tell Will we made him something. He is. Oh, geez. Well, cool. Thank you. I've been told. I'm excited. I wonder if it's a cup with the Will Fly logo on it. Have you seen her cups?
Yes.
Yeah, by how she can engrave stuff like that. So that's really cool.
Well, I will tell you that somebody, and I won't mention anything, but he said he made the cups for us, and he didn't say that Isla made them.
Cool. Oh, the cups. Oh yeah.
Oh, Dave Ruff is messaging me on Facebook, sending me pictures of the show.
Uh-oh.
Of this show?
Yes.
He probably wants you to join in.
Oh, if he wants to, he can.
No, he wants you to join in.
Join in what? This show?
Oh.
What's up, Walter? How you doing? I'm gonna share this.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody there, Will. When you're done sharing what you're sharing.
All right. So you share that window.
Ruff said no, no, no. All right, go, big blockhead, go.
There you go. Can you see that?
That's the whole world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Looks like we're good.
Yeah,
So-
y'all are good.
All right. So you're down in Alabama, right?
Yep.
And I'm over here, and Shane's down here
Yeah.
somewhere.
He's in Cuba.
See,
It feels like it.
Dude, it was 85 degrees here in North Carolina today. That was hot.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's hot.
that was hot.
it's been 85 degrees. I think it's right now 85 degrees in my house right now. We tried to. So we had the air on for maybe a week and a half.
Yeah.
And then we came home and like every night it was absolutely gorgeous outside. So we opened up all the windows again, and well, that died, and now it's just hot. But we refused to shut the windows.
Tomorrow it's going to be hotter. 88. Today was 85.
It was 85 here today. Tomorrow will be 88. So.
And then it goes back to.
And then it goes back to.
At least for the
Yeah,
weekend.
it was getting into like the low 60s here, and I was like, we're opening the windows. Why am I going to try to cool my house down with it's colder outside than it is in my house, but yet my air conditioner kept running. I was like, this sucks. So, Walter, I'm going to ask you this question. Please do not type in anything other than the answer to this question. Did you get my message on Messenger for Facebook last Tuesday or Wednesday about the shirts? Yes or no?
Dang. No debate? Just a yes or no
No.
answer.
No.
Yeah, I need to know because I need to know where
No.
to send this crap.
No.
All right, I will show everybody right now. I sent it to them.
Well, maybe you don't have the right messenger.
I don't know how many. Walter, look. So March 27th at 12:58 p.m. Hey, you and Craig B want shirts. Can you send me your shirt size and give Craig my email? And then there it all is. It's right. Oh, come on. Get in there. It's right there. Come on.
You want to try mine? Oh, there, kind of. Yeah.
So, Walter, we have had conversations on this messenger before, Facebook Messenger.
We're gonna send him all kind of stuff now because he doesn't giving addresses out.
You can give me none. But anyways, Walter, if you can send me a message on Messenger, and then you and Craig B,
Long ways.
we'll. It's probably not there yet. The message. It takes a while to get there.
Yeah.
Via internet.
Yeah, and Scuba Spring Wing. I'm not opposed to going to Spring Wing, but isn't that the place that doesn't have a lot of outs?
No, that is Peace.
Well,
Easy
Pace,
Pace.
Easy Pace doesn't have a lot of outs either. That's true. I
No,
almost,
that place.
I almost used the railroad tracks there because that was my only option. So, got to take what you know. And
Oh, I just put 2 and 2 together, and don't ask me why, because I already knew this, but it didn't hit me. So Bushcraft, Texas, is Dave Ruff.
yes,
Yeah, I don't know why it just hit me now. I was seeing this going. There might be too much blood in my alcohol system. Let me take care of that.
we'll see you, Craig B. He's got a doctor's appointment. Kent Stamey said that it was a correction. He said he had something made.
Oh.
Well, we love it. I use
Yes.
mine all the time. Not
Actually-
with cans, but
Actually, I'm going to be having a mixed drink after this here non-alcoholic NA
NA.
beer, and then I'm going to go get some orange. Oh, actually, it's called what is it?
It's something mango.
Nectar.
I don't know.
Wait,
And,
like near beer?
No.
He's talking about NAs,
Oh,
non-alcoholic, which is it's non-alcoholic beer.
yeah.
But anyways, Angela wants a reunion in Vegas.
Oh,
That's we do want to go to Vegas at some point.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? I want to go to Vegas, and then I want to secretly take photos of Angela and Tony, but not tell them that we're in Vegas. And then after we leave, post them on Facebook.
Oh,
Oh, crap, man.
Ah,
It would be.
Picture
It would be
there
awesome.
with the cam and
tribe
freaking
flyer no
balls, you
longer.
know.
Yeah, but not of me and Krista, but of Tony and Angela, like Tony at work, and I think it would be freaking hilarious. And they'd be like, "Wait a minute, how did you get that?"
Man, what did you do to make him mad?
It's called Shane's Girly Drink. Yeah. Yeah. It's mango.
Well, actually, I like Sunny D and Tito's is
Yeah.
it's like a newfound favorite of mine.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. But he drinks that expensive, like $7 a gallon orange juice, and Sunny D's like $3.75. I was like, let me get that. That's my paycheck area there. I don't have
$7
$7.
Like wine.
It is.
Yeah, just for orange juice. I'm like,
We
damn.
live in Florida. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I don't like Dr. Pepper Munchkin. Shane does, but I don't.
I can drink it, but it's not my favorite.
No, I can't even drink it.
Oh, I love Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, so good.
No, thank
Dr.
you.
Thunder.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Why?
Did it rain?
They changed the formula. It got so bad. And I told Mark this story. It got so bad that I actually Googled, did Dr. Thunder, Diet Dr. Thunder change their recipe or whatever? And there are thousands of people complaining that the soda does not taste like as good as it used to or whatever. And I was like, yeah, so I'm not going crazy. It literally happened from one 12-pack to the other, and it is so bad. I actually threw 3.
4 or 5.
Huh?
4 or 5 away.
Yeah, I poured them down the sink, and I was like, I'm not drinking those. They're disgusting.
It's supposed to be good for the pipes, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I went back to, and it's only like maybe $2 more for a 12-pack. I'm like, whatever. I'm not gonna lose sleep over that.
So there's a new Thursday night show. Did you hear?
No.
What?
Yeah, that's what Scuba said. He says it's called Angela, the Lost Footage.
Oh, Angela.
Yeah.
Go, Angela.
Why is
Way to go. Cool. We'll be there.
Why did my blink camera go?
Dude, I cannot believe how fast this year has gone by. I mean, it's already April.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, Bad Apples will be here before you know it. And so that's like March 9th. It's like,
Yep.
That's unreal. What's up, James?
Oh yeah, we got James in the house.
He says you can use soda to clean battery terminals.
You can, and it actually does work. It actually works pretty well. And rusty tools.
I know I've seen it somewhere that it's like corrosive in some kind of way. Not in your body. But.
Hold on. I think Thursday night should be Tony and Angela. I'd vote for that. Everybody in the chat, say 1 for yes or 2 for no for Tony and Angela having their own show. And Tony and Angela don't count. I'm putting my shit in right now. 1, enter.
All right, I have to go to.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at all those ones.
Will's getting it. Damn.
Hey, I did not say
Walter.
Wow.
Yeah, Walter.
What do you say?
He's getting it on that no filter.
Sex
Right.
show.
No filter.
Then
Oh,
it's
even Wendy jumped in there.
Oh,
All right.
Oh,
How's
Yeah.
Willow?
yeah, right on. It's settled.
Okay, thank you.
It's got to come up. When actually, we got the name. Angela's Lost Footage. ALP, the Op Show. No,
Angela's
ALF.
ow.
Angela's lost footage, and we just videotape her tripping all the time.
Oh, you
Lost
have some lost
footage.
footage, don't you, Will?
What is it?
Oh, you got some great footage we could do the opener with. The
I had
intro.
cat out of the bag with that because it was killing her. I could tell.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's okay. I thought it was me. Okay.
I mean, if you're looking for an asset to a show, Angela would be.
You always ask Angela.
Yeah, we could. Ask Angela. That's the show. Oh.
All right, I might have to change myself to 2 if this is how it's going.
It's getting deep.
It is getting very deep.
Is the backyard safe, bro?
Sorry, Jack.
Why you come all up over here?
Go.
Hey, we're doing a show. How am I supposed to pay for your puppy? All your
Okay.
expensive shit we got to put in your
He's
dog.
been hanging
food?
out with the neighbors. He's got the munchies.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, yeah.
Bill H is in the house. What's going on, Bill?
Yeah. So you guys have anything going on? Nick, I know you just took a little trip for work and had. Nick is like, oh yeah, I'm on my way to Nashville, Tennessee. It's 3 hours from my house. Hey, Bad Apples.
that's
It's like
awesome.
an hour and a half from my house. I gotta go to Fly with Mark. It's like 10 minutes down the road. Like, where's
Mark's like 10 minutes.
No, 2
Shane,
hours.
I'm coming to see you. It's 4.5 days.
Oh,
I got to get a passport to come see Shane.
Yeah, right.
yeah, in Cuba.
Yeah.
Kramer.
Go.
We need
Go lay
an
down.
update on Kramer with what's going on.
Yes.
They're flying and
And how is that new equipment she got? We need to know that. We should get Kramer on the show. I can talk to her about some her new gear and how it's all going.
I don't know Kramer. Sorry, people.
You know, well, you haven't met her, but
No,
she was. Remember, actually, no, it was a different show. She hadn't been on our show yet. But
so Kramer,
you'll love her.
Kramer went and bought new gear, a trike, and was not able to go. She had planned to go to Flat for Gauge, but then got this opportunity, which I don't blame her. And we'll see her next year. So
this stuff's not cheap, and traveling's not cheap.
No.
Gas prices, it's ridiculous.
Especially when you break down and have to pay for a tow truck out of pocket and repairs. It cost me $1,000 to get to stupid or
that doesn't include gas. Well, actually, he saved on gas because
I paid
the tow
$400
truck.
Yeah, I paid $443 for a tow truck, but I didn't burn any gas while I was sitting on the back of that truck.
Yeah.
It was just fun.
Yep.
Hey, Kramer, you want to pop on the show?
Yeah.
I can send it. Oh, how many? Wait a minute. How many things can you have? How many?
I can. Well, we had 5 the other day, right?
Yeah.
Last week. Yeah.
Yeah. Dave Wolf says no. What did he say? Who is Kramer? No one's anyone until they've been on the show. Yeah, so thanks for the idea, Dave. Yeah. Dave.
Yeah. If she wants to come on, we'll have her on.
Yeah. No pressure either. Just hang out.
Just make sure your hair looks as good as mine.
Yeah. So, May 9th, right, for Bad Apples. And do you know how early you're going to get there?
Yes and no. So, I wasn't smart like this guy named Will Fly and became a sponsor. Or Nick Justice.
We normally leave this Saturday. Well, we can even leave Friday night.
No, we're gonna leave Saturday morning, but not butt crack of dawn early. Well, we'll be there Saturday early enough in the afternoon to fly.
The 4th.
So the Saturday before Bad Apples. So
Which I'm not worried about getting a site because if we want one, Keith and Kat will.
you can do it right on the show, Kramer. I'll give you hints and tips and stuff of how to get it just right.
But I do want to be as close to you guys as possible.
Yes, we do. We're probably. I already know that there's probably people sitting there right now with hook to power going, this is my spot. I'll just pay the whatever from here till the fly-in. So I actually plan to bring my generator and
just in case.
Huh?
Just in case.
Yeah, just in case I don't get power. But I did the math on it, and truthfully, it's probably cheaper to run your generator. Not that the prices are bad by no means, because it's not. It's what, $30 a night for 30 amp and 40 or 50 for 50 amp. That's actually pretty good. But if you're not really in your camper during the daytime, you don't need to run your generator. So I think this we were there at Flight for Gauge. We went out back Wednesday morning, and I had a total of 30 gallons of fuel. And we left and had maybe 12 gallons of fuel left in my big tank or whatever it is. And we ended up putting in her car. So I did the math on it. I was like, no, if I just ran the generator right before, like turned it on and ran it right before bed, then.
We'll probably have Jack go.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. I mean, a generator is like no complaining. I mean, it's better to have a generator, but to me, it's nice to have the reliability and the quietness of electricity. Just plug it in and.
Don't you get water too?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, and that's easy taken care of as well.
I'm fine either way, but I do want to try to be as close to Will and.
I think we'll be real close to each other. Yeah.
Will are close. You can just jump right there beside us.
Yeah. Move that little
If-
hand everywhere.
Well, I need to be up close. Well, actually, I don't need to be. Once the flying starts, I'm like I said, I'm volunteering to do the air boss thing again because one, I actually really enjoyed that. I learned a lot.
We got to keep all the segways charged because he goes through so really fast.
Yeah, but once the flying starts, I
Yeah.
plan to just do the air boss and be done.
So Scuba says Nick taught me that e-bikes last longer than one wheels.
Yes, they do.
That is true,
Yeah.
and probably segways for sure.
And Dave Wolf says, big announcement that no one knows. It's a setup, man.
Yeah.
Will, can you
Yeah.
send Kramer the link?
What's the announcement, Dave? Are you going to tell us, or we have to?
He's in Florida.
Oh,
Can't you tell there's more sunshine now?
yes. You know who I haven't seen?
Is he already down in Florida? I thought he was doing that in May.
I thought so too.
I don't know when he's coming. I just know there's enough Northerners. I mean, Florida's full.
Florida's full already.
They are building.
frequency.
I read an article, and I know it doesn't. Let me do this first, so I can do it while I'm talking. But it was an article about the people that moved down to Florida for whatever reason, and then they weren't happy about it because of how expensive things were, namely taxes and insurance and all that stuff, even car insurance. But it's like, tell that to the state of Florida. I mean, a gazillion people are moving there every day. You know what I mean? Getting away from real high taxes.
I think it is an average of 3,000 people a day move to Florida.
I thought it was 1,000.
No, the last census I read was 3,000 people a day. Where are they going?
Well, there's plenty of land still. They're building apartment complexes.
Oh yeah,
down.
the apartment complexes jumping up around here. Just
Like, oh goodness,
yeah,
it's gonna
like
be
the
a traffic nightmare.
traffic is already crap, and now you're adding.
He's only talking because he's known the traffic since 1974.
Yeah.
Florida has always been behind the ball when it comes to their freeway system and their number of lanes and stuff like that. They're always playing catch up. I mean, they were doing that back when I was living in South Florida. It was like
South Florida.
Wow.
a mess, man. 95 is just murder.
All right, so here's the big announcement from Dave Wolf. He reached out to me yesterday. He's going to bring 2.
Read out loud.
I don't know
I can
what a
barely
polar
read it.
plunge is.
Well, yeah, what's a polar plunge? Is that the ice bath thing?
So Nathan Warner reached out to me yesterday. He's going to be bringing 2 of his polar plunges to Bad Apple's Fly-In for anyone to jump into at no charge. I will send you a photo. Dang, if that's what I think it is, that's one way to throw me into shock. Jeez, man.
And that's
Well, if it's really hot, I think that'd be great. But
I don't know. I've never done that.
I heard Krista just volunteered to put on a bathing suit and jump in. That's what I heard.
well, if it's hot, yes, for sure.
Let's see. So
All right,
Kramer,
I'm gonna go.
are you on Facebook? How do I send this to you? I just searched Kramer on Facebook.
Your phone.
I got it, baby.
Okay.
I got it. I have to see a man about a horse.
It's got to see a man about a horse. That's a whole different line that was used to say. Got to check the door. Now that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't think so, Nick. I don't think so. The more Nick's saying, yeah, maybe I'll get in a morning flight. It's just not for me, man. And the longer I'm in the flight, the more I realize I've got nothing to prove to anybody. You know, it's like if I'm not into it, if the reason is just because I don't want to, you know, that's the reason for me, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't mind getting up in the mornings, and you know, I enjoy the morning. Yeah, watching and stuff, watching people slide all over the place. Yeah, but that's the most beautiful time of the day to fly. I know it is. Yeah, it's just still, it's not anything.
Jerry's counter.
So, did Kramer respond?
I have no
How do I
idea. I don't have the
I
chat.
hadn't seen it.
All right, if Kramer pops up that bottom screen,
I mean, I could
It should be on Gary's
I
calendar.
could put it in the chat, but I'm kind of afraid to do that.
I don't know her. I can't help.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna set more myself.
let's see.
come up, get, go.
So, Bill, maybe I could send it to you, and you could send it to Kramer. Would that work? It's just a
link.
link.
I think Kramer is on my messenger, maybe.
Okay. Yes, she is.
Oh, jeez. Okay, so go back into one, either your or Will's on the messenger from tonight.
I got it. Will.
Copy and paste it, and then send it to Kramer.
All right, cool. And while you're doing that, I'll pull this up.
All right, in case Kent is still here, I cannot find my cup.
Right.
Yes. Okay. The Krista, good job. I'm proud of you, girl. Kent, if you see me drinking from another cup, it's because I could not find the other cup. But I have this cool cup. Flight, if you got it. You ever heard of that fly-in? Bet you haven't been in the last couple of years.
Okay, now that okay. So that's the etched out,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Yeah.
That's
That's,
Man. So Dave Wolf sent me this. This is the polar plunge. Can you see it?
yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty cool. Ice baths.
Mhm.
These things are like therapeutic somehow. I was
Yes.
reading about that. How people are using
It
them.
actually helps you lose weight and gives you. Oh, sorry. Those things are supposed to like help with weight loss. It's supposed to help with calming. It's supposed to help with relaxation or something after you get out of it. While you're in it, pure shock and panic.
I don't know, man. It doesn't. You don't lose weight when you eat cold things like Dairy Queen and stuff. So I don't see how.
No. But at Waller's, they go into the sweat box and then they jump in the pool afterwards. Like,
That's just nuts, man.
yeah,
Okay, Walter, you said you put your address above.
he did. Nick can tell you.
Okay, Walter? Why can you not go to Messenger and just message me back? What? What are you putting your hand up, telling me to shut up for?
I'm not saying anything. I'll find it.
Munchkin wants one of those. Now, Scuba, you know what to get her for Christmas, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can I only go up so far?
Munchkin says, wait, you can.
Now, I have seen her do that. That's crazy. You know where they in the frigid. I don't understand that.
I'm gonna stick to my hot tub. Y'all can have all that cold stuff you want.
I know, right? How much fun would that be?
But if it's hot and you're sweaty, you don't want to jump in there? I don't want to jump in there.
It depends on how many people jump in there before
That's
me.
what I just was fixing to say. Like, wait a minute.
I've seen some of these guys running around. I don't know if I want to go in after them.
You know, something tells me that it would almost be impossible to do that, like jump in something like that and then back out without smiling or laughing.
For sure.
You know?
Die laughing.
Yeah. So you should do it, Shane.
Make you smile.
I'm always smiling.
That hurt. That looked painful, dude.
Not like it hurt.
I know, it didn't look natural.
Hey, it takes some damn energy to get this much cheek to go up. You know what I mean? Munchkin said, "Ew, cold people soup."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Krista, you need to hit him with a taser and make him smile.
Revives muscle, strengthens other things, and relieves hunger, says David.
Oh, you didn't want to say that. You didn't want to say other things.
Is that a bad word? Is
I
that
don't know.
It helps with.
We are not monetized by no means.
How about ED?
ED.
ED? What's that stand for, Krista?
Ed. Hey, wait a minute. I will tell you what that stands for if Nick can tell me that if Wendy can hear this or not.
She can hear
It stands for Ed.
it.
Educational department. So it makes your brain smarter.
Yeah.
What'd you say, babe? Now, she tuned us out. She said she's not paying attention anymore.
Um,
We're
Yes,
not
so she's
working.
not listening now, Shane.
It stands for erectile dysfunction.
What? Cover your ears, Wendy.
Oh, Jesus. Just in time. Just in time.
Freaking
We have
potty
Kramer.
mouth.
Perfect timing.
Hey,
It's
Kramer.
It's either
Hey.
Kramer or Mr. Wilson.
It's Mr. Wilson.
Wilson.
I can barely see you.
Yeah, we can barely see you.
Here
There
I
you
are.
go. Well,
How's
you're
it-
outside. You're outside your camper.
Yeah, I spend most of my days outside.
I don't blame you.
where are you, Kramer?
I live in a park in Spicewood, Texas. I'm the host for this park. Let me
In
turn my
Texas?
volume. Yeah, in Texas.
Well, you look cold.
It does look
It's
cold.
like 64 and the wind is blowing.
Oh, okay.
It was 93 earlier.
Okay.
Yeah.
It dropped 30 degrees in the last 2 hours.
What's that front
Kramer.
through?
Yeah.
Kramer. Bill H wants you to show your trike. Can you do that? If it's a pain, don't do it. We'll do it later.
It's can I share a photo off of my, because it's parked at Lone Star right now.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
No, you can show if you got a photo of it. Yeah, that's good enough.
Okay, how do I share a photo?
Will.
You can send it to me, or you could send it.
You can send it to Shane, and Shane will send it to Will.
Yeah, if you want to copy, Kramer, if you just want to copy it and send it back to me in the Facebook Messenger, then
Okay.
I can put it up.
Okay, I'll do that while I'm talking to you here.
That's
So I haven't
perfect.
flown it yet. I had to I bought it 41 days ago and brought it back to Texas, and I had to get floats for it because I live on the lower Colorado River. So Ron knows that I'll fly over the river. So he ordered the floats for it. They came in. I had to get a reserve, which is stinking huge. And we had to mount that. I've got everything mounted, but between my days off and the weather, I haven't had a chance to go down and fly it yet.
Okay.
So I'm looking at probably I'll fly it on the 10th. I host this LCRA park, and we're getting ready for the eclipse, which we're right dead smack in the middle of the 100% totality. So we've got 4 minutes and 57 seconds of darkness, and it's crazy here. Like, my park has been sold out for reservations since September of last year when they found
Wow.
out I'm in the totality, and we only allowed 50 extra guests, and then we're locking down the park. But this week is crazy getting everything ready because I sold out of firewood, like 200 bundles of firewood in the last month because it's been getting cold. And we had to bring in extra porta potties and stuff. But when I do get my last, I need 5 more flights to have my PPG2 rating. And then
Nice.
I'll bring the trike to my house and I'll fly from my house. And almost every day is 0 wind early in the morning. So I'll be flying a lot.
You and Will be getting that morning flight in.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes. I'm a morning person. I usually get up at 2 in the morning. So
Well, I don't even.
No, I'm done.
Yeah,
No.
Chris, two in the morning. No, I'm out. But
It's normally a race to see who gets up first, Will or myself.
yeah, and there's not, and it's literally 2 turtles racing. They are not in a hurry.
So
I
what was
like
it
to
you were mounting? Was it your
the
reserve?
reserve and the floats.
Okay. Which floats did you get? You know?
Power to Float, something like that. Power Float 2 or something.
Okay.
They're big. They look like the ones I used when I was a merchant marine on the ships. They're just huge, long floats.
Cool.
And you can see them mounted on my trike. I don't know if I can get to the photos.
Well, yeah,
I
just
should get my laptop going. Huh?
if you just swipe up, you'll still be on the show, I do believe. And then go to your messenger. Yeah, you'll just be black screened or
For
whatever.
a minute.
Okay.
Nah, we can still hear you. And then go to photos and then send it via or copy and paste it or whatever to messenger or send it messenger.
Is it joke time?
Okay. I've got. Let me find it on here.
While Kramer's doing that, let me ask you guys this. What side of a turkey has the most feathers? Does anyone know?
The outside. Oh,
That is correct, Kramer. Thanks for ruining it.
sorry.
Lord.
Yes.
You didn't say don't answer. Ouch, cricket. Stop.
Bill H said, he sent you a photo of Kramer's trike.
Okay.
Yeah, Bill's got it. So I sent one to Bill before I mounted the floats and the reserve. And let me find the one after I mounted it. It's a beautiful trike. It's a trike buggy, and it's got a Herth F-33 motor, which is out of an ultralight aircraft.
Okay.
It's got tons of power.
Okay, so I got a picture from Dave Ruff too. Let me do this one here.
That's probably not the one you want to share.
Oh, man. Y'all funny.
There. I got it. Man, that looks sweet. All right, I'm going to share it. Share. Man, it's like 200 things you got to do to share something.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know.
All right, so can you see that?
Oh,
Cool.
look at that.
Who is that pilot in there? That you,
Wait,
Kramer?
I don't know which one you look. Hang on, let me get back to the show so I can see what you're showing.
No, it's got to
Oh, that's the hang test.
be. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is she?
That's me. My legs are stretched out all the way, but the tires pushed back as far as it'll go.
So did you come up with a solution for that?
Platform shoes.
Blocks on my feet.
Platform shoes would work. Like a pillow behind your back, would that help in any way? Or
There is a cushion back there.
yeah, because
There's a 2-inch thick gel seat cushion, and there's also a cushion behind me.
Okay.
So, and that's why my head is sticking up that far. Because
Kramer-
normally my head is down below the bar.
Kramer said she has a gel seat cushion. If her fanny's going to be in the air, it's going to be comfy.
That's
I
right.
don't blame her.
Yeah,
Blame her.
definitely. Let's see. I've got. I don't know if I can send this one. I'll
Oh,
send another one to Bill.
Look here. Look at this right here on the screen, guys.
Uh-oh.
John Wayne having ribs with the rub you won. You mean the rub you won from Fly for Gauge from UncleSteveShake.com?
How is it? That's the question.
Yeah, we have had and by the way, if you guys have did not make it to Fly It for Gauge and you're going to end up at Bad Apples, we will have for sale all donations to go to the cause to raise money for kids graduating college or high school. We are going to be selling the bottles. I think $5 a bottle.
Yeah.
Which you could have got for free if you would have showed up at Fly It for Gauge.
Yeah,
Or
man.
if you raffled them.
So
Yeah,
this
we
is
were-
Dave Ruff. He says it's packed up, heading to Texas tomorrow morning from Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah. So I guess he's in Arizona. If you're still on there, Dave, where did you fly in Arizona?
Hey, 2 feet and a heartbeat. Haven't seen you in a couple weeks. How you doing?
Dude, he came on the show last night. It's like, I think right when we were ending the show. Hey, 2 feet.
That's usually how I like to roll.
Yeah, I guess he gets credit, right? He was there. So hey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I sent Bill a couple more photos. See if he can get them to you.
so you like living at a campground there, Kramer?
I love it. I've been here for 3 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, everything I own is in this RV behind me. It's 25 feet long. It's a toy hauler. Everything I own is in it, and my truck. I don't have a house anywhere. I don't have any storage units. I'm a minimalist, and I live most of the time outside.
Did you will your trike fit in the garage?
Absolutely. I used to have 5 Harleys in my garage.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
Will doesn't know what a Harley is. If you can explain that, Kramer.
Do you still have
I
Harley?
know very well what my dad was an outlaw, so I know very, very well what Harley is.
So my daughter gave me a sweatshirt and it says, "I ride a Harley because vibrators aren't proper in public." There you go. That's what a Harley is.
Yeah.
You know what, Kramer? I like you a little bit more now. And I like your daughter. I like your daughter a lot more too. Just so you know. That's freaking awesome.
Do you still have any Harleys?
No, my last one is actually currently at the Harley dealership because it's got 182,000 miles on the original motor, and things have stopped working. It's a 2014 Dyna Street Bob, and I still owe several $1,000s on it, but they've had it in their shop for for a year now. I'm trying to get them to trade that one in and use it for a bragging bike because they said they never documented a bike that made that many miles on the original motor before.
And you've never smiled more riding that bike, have you? Going down there.
I do miss my Harley, but I like my trike. If I had to choose between my Harley and the trike, I think I've passed the Harley phase and I'm into my flying again. Because I flew back in the 80s and 90s, I flew twin engine Cessnas and Piper Cubs. And after my daughter passed away and I had my stroke, I was like, I want to fly again, but I can't afford GA. So I can afford PPG barely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there and still there. Barely can afford it, but we're doing it.
Yeah.
It's got
That's the engine.
I like how the support bars actually help keep the lines out of your prop there.
Travis Landry made that guard cage for me on the back. He custom made that. It didn't come with that safety cage, but I have a tendency to drop my wing right on top of the motor because I hold it up in the air too long and I don't have brakes. And so I'll be rolling pretty fast and all of a sudden I'll hit a hole and I'll come to a dead stop. And the wing doesn't have any forward momentum and it just kind of flutters down on top of my engine. So
that's not
we
good.
put that, Travis built that and he did a good job powder coating it and matching it to the trike.
Yeah,
He did
really
a
good
fantastic job.
Yeah, that is good. I like it.
Will keep my wing safe. There's the float on the right side. If you zoom in, you can see the float on the cage.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Right
Now,
yeah,
I have a question because I don't know without you sitting in it. Is that float not a little low?
It's up above the tires.
Well, yeah.
The bottom of the float is above the top of the tires.
Okay, so if that thing is to inflate in water landing, your head will be above water where those floats are attached.
I hope so. I can't get it any lower. It'll drag on the ground.
No, I don't. No, I would prefer it to be a little bit higher.
Well, I mean, I think it's the other way around. Where it's going to inflate, you would
Is
start
what
there and it would push up.
Right. But
yeah.
if it's too low, it could flip you upside down.
Well, all the weight's down there on the bottom. Like the above those bars is minimal weight. The
Right.
engine weight's 45 pounds, and the chrome is what's so stinking heavy on that thing.
Right.
So I think it'll be just fine. Plus, it's got a quick release seatbelt. So if I go in the water, I'm going to hit the quick release and come up out of the trike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
No.
mean,
No need to go down with it.
That's right. And the
Hey,
way
Although,
it just gives you an extra, whatever few seconds, it could make a real big difference, and so
yeah.
Hey,
So,
Kramer.
Yes.
Kramer. Dave Ruff said when you're ready to go, he'll come by and we can fly the coast.
That'd be awesome.
He's in Texas as well.
Really? That's awesome. Oh, he's Bushcraft, Texas.
Yeah, that's Dave Ruff. Yeah.
Okay.
Texas?
I love that. That's awesome. I'm trying to arrange it so that once I get my last 5 flights in and get my PPC2 ready, instead of putting that thing in the back of my pickup truck and hauling it to my house, I want to fly it here. It's 60 miles flying, and Cody and Roger made that flight in 59 minutes. So
Okay.
I would like to do a cross-country flight to bring my trike home, but we'll see if I need a good tailwind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't we all?
Yeah.
thanks for sending the pictures, Bill. Appreciate that. Good job.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Bill.
So Kramer, thank you very much. Listen, I know you wanted to come to Flight for Gauge, and I 100% understand. It's getting new gear. My gear's over 4 years old. I mean, I shouldn't really count the last 5.5 months, but I'm going to get back in the air eventually. I just been working a lot, and I had a fly-in to get ready for, and a lot of people show up to fly-ins and have no idea, and have even the inkling of an idea of how much time and effort goes into putting one of those together, and it is a tremendous amount of work.
It is. I'm about to hold my 3rd fly-in out here.
Wow.
Oh.
April 26th through 28th will be my 3rd fly-in that I've hosted here in Greeley Park, where I live. It's a beautiful hill country area to fly in, and there's not a lot of places. I mean, there's lots of outs, but there's not a lot of places we can take off because the airport, Spicewood Airport's a private airport. They won't let us take off. Of course, we can land there if we have a motor out, but they won't let us take off. So I'm right next to the airport, but we can fly here. It's beautiful. So this will be my 3rd one. It'll happen April 26th through 28th. And yeah, that's it's a lot of work to get it scheduled. It's my fly-in's $30 a pilot, and you get 2 nights of camping, and we're gonna have a barbecued meal on Saturday. That's included in the $30. We'll probably have taco breakfast Saturday and Sunday. But
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And
so
what is the name of it, Kramer?
Heart of Texas Fly-In. It's on the USPPA page.
There you go, Will.
Yeah. Everybody's welcome. It's open to the public. Anybody can come. Last year, so in December, I did this December 15th through 18th, and we had 21 pilots in the air on Sunday morning, and about 20 people from the community came out and watched and talked to the pilots about their paramotors, and people down here in Spicewood love to see us. There's only one guy that complained that has a house.
There's always one guy.
Huh?
There's always one guy.
Yeah, there was. Well, and then we did have a complaint that really doesn't count because she was camping at the campground that I share a fence line with Krause Springs. So she was camping over there, and she called Krause Springs and griped because at 7 o'clock in the morning, our quiet time is 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. But 7 o'clock in the morning, people were launching in the park. And so she called and complained that somebody was flying their drones too close to her too close to her tent. And then she called me and complained and said that a drone picked up a camper and flew away with him. And
Oh, okay.
I was like, a drone. Okay, well, if I can find the operator of that drone, I will assess a fine. But
Hey,
she didn't have a clue, so we didn't really worry about it.
hey, Greg Laney, did you see Ripman Riding's video on the fly-in? You were a big part of that, just so you know. He was apparently sleeping in a chair, and Ripman
really?
just put it right up there in his video.
Yeah, so Dave Wolf says the tank will also float.
Oh, good.
The tank on my trike?
If it's got air in it.
Oh, it's and it's on top though. It's a gravity feed fuel.
Yeah. So what motor was that?
Hearth F33.
Yeah. So there you go, James. It was a Hearth.
So Kramer, it is 1,200 miles from my house to that fly-in.
Okay.
That's a hell of a drive.
You live in North Carolina?
No, I live in Central Florida.
Oh, you live. Okay. So I left my place on Sunday at noon, drove to Louisiana and picked up Bill H. Drove to South Carolina, and the only thing we stopped for was fuel. We didn't stop and eat. I didn't get a hotel room. We just drove straight to South Carolina. We got there at 4 in the afternoon on Monday, loaded up the truck. We listened to it start, went through the startup procedures, looked at the wing, loaded it in my truck, and drove back. And I got back at Wednesday just after midnight.
So Kramer,
nonstop.
Kramer, what you're trying to tell me is you're more of a man than Will is.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that, but I do have a CDL. I can drive a truck and trailer. Driving doesn't bother me.
No, well, seriously, you've got a lot of stories. I'll bet you a lot of interesting stories. Because I mean, based on your history with GA and the motorcycles, I mean, yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person.
Yeah,
I
me
look
too.
forward to seeing you guys. I wanted so desperately to go to Fly for Gauge, but it's on my bucket list for next year. I've already got a coffee can that says FIFG and it has money in it.
Oh, thank you.
Right on.
So when I come home every day, if I got anything in my pockets, I split it between the coffee cans. One's to go see Jade at their fly-in Northern Lights, and Flat for Gauge at EFD. So, yeah, 4 more years I'll get Social Security, and I'll just pack up my little trailer and drive around the countryside going to fly-ins.
That sounds great.
All I heard from that Kramer is you're 4 years away from getting Social Security. Could still outdrive Will without even trying.
I don't have a toy hauler though. Come on now.
It's because people tell me I can't do stuff, and then I just go do it to prove them wrong. Like, you can't drive a truck because you're only 5 feet tall. I'm like, you want to bet?
Hey, Kramer,
I bet you.
Kramer, I bet you can't go to Fly for Gauge next year.
Keep that thought in mind, because next year when I come up, do I get to kick you in the shins? I'm just kidding.
Oh, hey, that's what I was going to say.
Hey, at 5 foot tall, you can jump up and uppercut my kneecap.
Oh no, I can kick almost 4 feet high. So if there's anything between the ground and 4 feet off the ground that you're worried about, you might not want to make me mad.
The chances of you hitting any of that is slim to none.
And see, I was a merchant marine. Where's my hat?
Oh,
there it is.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you for your service.
Yes.
You and Kat would get along great.
Yes. Yeah.
Kat
Keith and
Bland?
Kat.
No, Kat.
Keith and Kat Gray.
Keith and Kat. What's her last name?
Gray.
No, it's not Gray.
Gray or Kat is Jesus. Keith
She's
is
Moxley.
Yes.
She's Moxley. Catherine Moxley.
Oh.
Moxley.
I look forward to meeting her.
She was a merchant marine too.
Nice. There's not a lot of us out there.
Yeah.
I look forward to meeting her.
Are you going to Bad Apples?
I don't know yet. I'm saving money. I didn't expect the float and and reserved to be as much as it was, but that's all paid off. Now I'm just throwing pennies in the bucket until, yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to it, but I got to see if anybody else is going. I might carpool with Bill Herman if he's going with Bill H.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bill
because
H.
I put a winch in the back of my truck. Actually, Travis Landry installed it in the back of my truck for me, and I've got 3 ramps so I can winch that trike right up into the bed of my truck, and it winches up tight inside and fits all the way up against the back and doesn't hang off at all. And then I can put a trailer behind it and pull his trailer with his stuff, and we can carpool if he wants.
I usually put my winch in the front seat, passenger seat.
No, that's a winch with an E. I have a winch with an I.
Whoa.
That's
Those are
different.
winches.
Arr, I'm a pirate. I know about winches. My sailboat has 17
No.
Jolly Rogers and a working cannon on the bow. That's a winch with an E.
There you go. What's up, DP? I haven't seen you for like ever.
Yeah, I
miss
called
him
that dude.
so much.
I called that dude like a couple months ago. Never got a reply back. Never got a text saying, "Hey,
And
go
he's gonna
pound
kick
sand."
you in the shin.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm not calling him until he calls me. I'm not doing it. I already did my side. Oh man, I tell you what,
Because
Kramer, it is a pleasure to not. It's not in person, but on video, because we've interacted on this stuff and Facebook or whatever, but it is a pleasure to meet you, and I do truly mean thank you for your service. That is awesome that you've
Absolutely.
helped this country and protecting it. And if we can just get you into a Suzuki motorcycle, would be good then.
I never drove a Suzuki. Only Hondas, Yamahas, Hondas, Yamahas, and Harleys. That's all.
Oh,
I started on a Yamaha. That's what I was riding when I met up with Hell's Angels. So we'll talk about that someday over a campfire.
Oh yeah, that
You know
sounds
what,
awesome.
Kramer, you would be a perfect host for a Thursday night show. Well, I'm saying Thursday night show. There you go.
Oh.
No, there's too many shows out there to compete with. You guys have good information.
Well, that's
wait, no.
You come
This is the wrong show. You're talking about the other shows.
Yeah.
This show's got nothing. We're just idiots over here having fun hanging out.
Well, thank you for inviting me on the show. I wasn't going to because I don't like to have people looking at me, but like I can't really see them looking at me, and if I'm scary, they can turn their show off.
There's only 3 people watching the show, which is weird because there's 5 of us on the panel. So actually, 2 of them on the panel is not even watching the show.
Oh, I hope they didn't drop off because I came on.
No, definitely not.
seriously.
There have never been numbers on this show, which we're fine with. We just literally came. We come here on Tuesday night, hang out, and whatever we talk about, we talk about. And then this is no exaggeration. Will shows up with a mouthful of dinner 38 seconds before the show starts. Nick shows up a minute and 28 seconds before the show starts. Krista, well,
Oh,
Don't.
what?
What'd he say? It's
Don't
too
do it.
small on my phone.
David
All right,
Wolf
so
said if you would agree to be his co-host each week, it would be worth starting Paramotor Nation back up.
Oh, for me? Yes, Dave. I'll do it in a heartbeat. Yes, Dave, I'm there.
he said Kramer.
Oh, I missed. I glanced right over the
Yeah.
Kramer part.
It's easy to do. I'm short.
Oh, I see what you did there. Not that Margaret could, but
Oh, stop.
Oh.
Linda
He said,
Anderson says she
"Aw."
loves you.
Thank you, Paramom. I love you too.
yeah, Linda has been Linda's on everything and everyone's show, and you know what?
Very supportive.
Very supportive. I'm always thankful for Linda for sure.
She does a remarkable job. Absolutely.
She does, yes.
Yep.
So
And
if
go
my
ahead, Kramer.
phone dies, that's what happened to me. I'm not cutting out, but my phone said low battery. I've been outside riding my Segway.
Oh, we love our Segways.
Look at this lady. This Will. She's got you beat in so many ways. She could probably ride a Segway longer than you.
I know. Go ahead and snatch my man card. It's gone. I got it.
I don't want your man card.
Dang, Will.
Okay, how about a one wheel, Kramer?
After my stroke, I lost some of my balance. The Segway has helped, but I don't know if I could ride a one way. I would probably end up looking like a dead cat with my feet in the air.
Well, hey, I just looked at the time. We've been on for 1 hour and 15 minutes. We are out of here, folks. Will, can you tell me
wait.
what?
Dave Wolf said, please come to Bad Apples, Kramer. He would love to meet you. We all would love to meet you in person.
Absolutely.
Hey,
I'll
Kramer.
try really hard. If I
Well,
don't
Kramer-
have to buy anything else for my paramotor.
If you just want to pack your trike up in the back of your truck and stay with us, we have a 33-foot camper, and our dinette has the cushions that the dinette came with and a 4-inch memory foam on the dinette.
So long as you don't mind sharing the bed.
Well, with Jack.
I
Who is
share my
100
hammock with my dog.
Okay, we're
Is
good.
your dog 115 pounds?
No, she's 10.5 pounds, but
Same
if she
thing.
didn't
Same
shed
thing.
20 pounds of hair every day, she would be bigger than a Great Dane.
Yeah.
Well,
But she's a
Cra-
little thing.
Kramer, it's just going to be her and Krista and I in the
Yeah.
camper. So if you'd like to stay with us, you're more than welcome.
Okay. When I went to EFD, I spent the whole week in the hammock behind the truck, except the one night it rained, and that night I slept in the back seat of my truck. Here's Cricket.
What's up, Cricket? Hey, either your battery is dying or it's getting dark where you are.
Yeah, it's the sunset already. So it's
It's
getting
almost
dark.
midnight here
Yeah.
because we get dark here first, apparently.
Well, I'll do my best to get to Bad Apples. No promises except that I'll do my best. But also,
Well-
I have to work here. I work in the park Thursday through Sunday. So I'm only off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I just got a bunch of extra days because this week we're so crazy busy for the eclipse. And I already asked for EFD week off. So, but I'll do my best.
Okay. Well, the offer still stands. You and Cricket can come. Jack actually, Jack is
Jack
really
thinks
good.
he's tiny.
Yeah, Jack doesn't know he's much bigger than Cricket, just so you know.
Yeah.
At 115 pounds, he thinks he's about that size. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right, let's get out of here, guys. Will, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on social media, YouTube, search for Will Fly, or online, I don't have to say the www. It's willflyppg. If you live in the Southeast, check out our paramotor page, Southeast Paramotor. Love to have you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
we can find you and Nick both on the sponsors of Bad Apples 2024. Correct?
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Nick, where can we find you?
You can find me at justsebikes.com for bikes, paramotor props, Party Angels tubes, or YouTube at Life with Nick J.
Miss Kramer, can we find you anywhere on social media, or are you private?
I'm under Linda Kramer on Facebook. I have 2 pages on Facebook. The other one is the Heart of Texas Fly-In. That's my page also. And I have Instagram and what else? I don't know. I got some other ones. Instagram, Messenger. I'm on I think I'm on Linda Anderson's chat group with Sean Simons. Those I'm on there. Let me see. Hang on just a second. I'll tell you what else I'm on. My flights are all on TikTok, Instagram, Messenger, Facebook, and TikTok.
She's busy.
And I'm not private. You can. I don't think I can give you my phone number because it'll probably disconnect me if I give you my phone number. But yeah, everybody that comes to my park has my phone number. I'm like not private at all.
Okay,
Except don't
Miss
use my first name.
Just Kramer.
Jess Kramer.
Just Kramer.
Now,
My first
Kramer,
name is Linda, but I want to change it to Elba, so that's a matter of getting to the Social Security office and doing that.
well, listen here, Miss Kramer. If you after this, I know it's on the USPPA website, but if you could send me the information every Tuesday night, I will plug your fly-in up until the fly-in.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, don't forget to send me that info, and I'll be more than happy to help you out there.
Thank you very much. We're trying to get a lot of people to come out.
And I would like to help you with that. All right, you can find me on TikTok at ppgshane.com. You can find me on YouTube at Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane. You can find Krista here on Tuesday nights at this channel. All right, guys, we're out of here, and thank you for hanging out with us this evening, and we will see you guys next week.
See you next time.
I've got a lot to say, can't hold it in this time. Got no filter, I got no filter. 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 No filter, I got no filter.
Y'all want to ride some of the coolest bikes around? Just Us e-bikes. Check out these cool, fast beach cruisers. We've got many styles, colors, sizes, men's, women's, you name it, we got it. The best looking bikes around. Check us out, justusebikes.com.